indebted to you, Merlin. I had become confused. It is once again clear to me that those who practice magic are evil and dangerous. And that is thanks to you.
Glad I could help.
What is wrong with you today?
What?
Pains me to admit it, but I do enjoy your surly retorts. In fact, it's probably your only redeemable feature.
Thanks.
There are loads of servants who can serve. So few are capable of making a complete prat of themselves. What is it?
Nothing.
It's something. Tell me. All right. I know I'm a prince, so we can't be friends. But if I wasn't a prince...
What?
Well, then... I think we'd probably get on.
So?
So that means you can tell me.
Well, that's true. You see, if you weren't a prince, I'd tell you to mind your own damn business.
Merlin? Are you missing Gaius?
Something like that.
Well, what is it then?
I'll tell you. I'm worried about everyone back in Camelot. I hope they're all right.
So do I.
It's rat. Oh, believe me, you've eaten far worse. I mean, I've definitely served you things that I would never have touched, but you wolfed them down, no problem.
Merlin, for once, leave me in peace, please.
I understand. Your father lied to you about Morgana. I don't know why. I'm sure he had his reasons, but now is not the time for that. He's still your father. He needs you. Camelot needs you.
I've known her all my life. How could she do this to us?
I can't answer that, but you have a duty to your father, to your people. You can't give up on them now.
We cannot defeat an immortal army.
We don't know until we try.
No, not today. Put on your own. You ready?
Throat's dry.
Me too. It's been an honor.
Whatever happens out there today, please don't think any differently of me.
I won't. It's all right to be scared, Merlin.
That's not what I meant.
What is it? If you've got something to say, now's the time to say it.
Arthur, you've crossed the river.
What was your mother like?
I never knew her. She died before I opened my eyes.
I'm sorry.
Barely know anything about her.
Can't you ask your father?
He refuses to talk about it. Must be too painful for him. Sometimes as if she never even existed. I still have a sense of her. Almost as though she's part of me.
That's the same. With my father, I never knew him. And my mother's barely spoken of him. I've got this vague memory. It's probably just my imagination.
I'd do anything for even the vaguest memory.
Is that why you're so determined to find Morgana? See what she knows about your mother.
Is that so wrong?
No.
The Dragon Lord today. I saw you.
I brought you your ceremonial sword.
Is that for me to fall on?
I believe not. What's wrong?
You wouldn't understand, Merlin. You've no idea what it's like to have a destiny. You can't escape.
Destinies are troublesome things. You feel trapped. Like your whole life has been planned out for you, and you've got no control over anything, and sometimes you don't even know if a destiny decided is really the best thing at all.
How come you're so knowledgeable?
I read a book.
What would this book tell you? Did I marry her?
That's not really my place to say so.
I'm asking you, it's your job to answer.
If you really want to know what I think. I think you're mad. I think you're all mad. People should marry for love, not convenience. And if Uther thinks an unhappy king makes for a stronger kingdom, then he's wrong, because you may be destined to rule Camelot, but you have a choice. So how you do it? They do say love makes you do strange things.
What are you talking about?
Why can't you just admit your feelings for Gwen? It's so obvious. A blind man could see it. Is it really that hard to admit you like her? Just say it.
I can't. How can I admit that I think about her all the time? Or that I care about her more than anyone? How can I admit that I don't know what I'll do if any harm comes to her?
Why can't you?
Because nothing can ever happen between us. To admit my feelings, knowing that, hurts too much.
Who's to say nothing can happen?
My father won't let me rescue a servant. Do you honestly believe he'd let me marry one?
You want to marry Gwen?
No, I don't know. It's all talk, and that's all it can ever be.
When you're king, you can change that.
You can't expect Guinevere to wait for me.
She feels as you do. She'll wait for you.
We don't even know if she's still alive.
Yes, she is. We will find her.
Come on, we've got a long trek.
Oh, no! Don't! I know you don't want to do this!
My mother is dead because of him!
Killing your father won't bring her back. You've lost one parent. Do you really want to lose another?
Listen to him, Arthur.
Arthur, please. Put the sword down.
You heard what my mother said. After everything he has done, do you believe he deserves to live? He executes those who use magic, and yet he has used it himself. You have caused so much suffering and pain. I will put an end to that.
Morgause is lying. She's an enchantress. She tricked you. That was not your mother you saw. That was an illusion. Everything your mother said to you, those were Morgause's words.
You don't know that!
This has been her plan all along. To turn you against your father. And if you kill him, the kingdom will be destroyed. This is what she wants.
Listen to him, he's speaking the truth.
Swear to me, it isn't true. You are not responsible for my mother's death. Give me your word.
I swear on my life, I loved your mother. There isn't a day passes that I don't wish that she was still alive. I could never have done anything to hurt her. mean more to me than anything.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You are not to blame.